In 2022, here are some very important dates for your diary if you're into motorsport. We shall start with F1. Now, we already know that there was a little bit of controversy last year for the 2021 title. You don't have to wait long for the F1 to start again in Bahrain. The Grand Prix will be on the 20th of March 2022. It will be featuring a host of new drivers that have swapped seats, and a brand new F1 car that will look something like that. It's got, they're smaller, they're thinner. It promises more overtaking because of the aero. It's going to be cool, isn't it? It's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, new cars again for it. The design's absolutely stunning. I'm not quite sure about the paint job on the one that we're showing right now. Max back to try and retain his crown. There was a little bit of conversation about will Lewis return or not, but
Max has apparently broken his ankle.
Oh, has he? Oh.
Over Christmas. Apparently, he won't be in the first race of the season. So,
yes. I did not know that.
I don't know if it's true or not. Twitter, mate.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry, we don't. Yeah, Lewis. He's definitely going to come back and fight for it.
He's definitely going to come back. There was a little bit of conversation. Oh, he's deleted all his Twitter followers. Oh, that's it. Oh, will he be back? He'll be back. He's going to go for number 8.
Of course he is. Yeah, he does. I think he does, actually. And that's speaking as a Schumacher fan. So there we go. The F1 2022. Put this date in your diary. The F1 itself, the actual race, 20th of March. Now, if F1 is to your liking, but petrol isn't, the next date for your diary is Formula E. The Formula E comes back for the 8th season. Starts in Diriyah, which is Saudi Arabia. End of January, the 28th of January is when you can start watching Formula E again. The Formula E, of course, is the all-electric Formula Series. We have Nick de Vries is the reigning champion of Formula E. It's taking in cities all over the world, huge cities. Interestingly for me, they're going to Jakarta and Seoul this year. Which will be interesting, and so we've got that, which is quite interesting. I know a lot of people that aren't into Formula E, but I, for one, nearly always watch the London E Prix.
Yeah, it was a real shame that the London Formula E race this year was without fans.
Yeah,
really loved watching it on the TV, and I hope this series continues to grow.
Yes, me too. I'm quite a big fan. In London, it's at the Excel, isn't it? And that's a cool venue. But very interested to see, because they're doing a lot of street circuits with this, and I think that's really interesting. So interested to see the Seoul E-Prix. That's going to be very, very cool. Sticking with the all-electric theme, Extreme E is coming back for its second season. The Extreme E Championship, which is the all-electric off-road championship, takes motorsport to far-flung corners of the world, primarily to areas that need to be in the public eye as a result of climate change and raising awareness of climate change issues, while simultaneously racing in some of the most incredible machines in the world. The date for your diary, February 19th and 20th, Extreme E starts. And it starts in a place called Neom in Saudi Arabia. Now, if you haven't heard of the Neom project, this is something I'm a little bit obsessed with at the moment. This is a $500 billion city being made in Saudi Arabia that is going to be
like a big padlock.
It does look like a big padlock, but it is being made on the coasts of Saudi Arabia opposite the Egyptian resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, just to give you some geography in the world. If you've ever been to Sharm el-Sheikh, you can see over the I can't remember what the sea's called, but you can see over the water, and it's going to be there. An incredible futuristic city made and developed around people and well-being and all the other things that we attribute with Saudi Arabia, because obviously as a country it's well known for putting its people first, but it's interesting. I nearly made it through the whole first show of the year, but it's
good news is I get to go and cover it this year.
I'm not going to get my visa, but very interesting project. Do type the Neom project into Google because it's well worth it. Dates for your diary there, 19th and 20th of February.
What I've got to say, the Extreme E sanctioned international off-road racing series across the world.
Crazy.
Need you say more? That's awesome. It just sounds brilliant.
And it is cool because we've got lots of F1 stars taking place or kind of involved in it. So, and lots of racing stars from around the world. So Nico Rosberg's team won it this year. Lewis Hamilton's team, X44, are involved. You've got Sebastian Loeb's is involved in one shape or another, Jenson Button. So it's all...
Got to help the brand.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. If you're not interested in racing on land, the UIM XCAT World Championship will be back in 2022 in Q1. There are dates running around, but they're not been solidified yet. But it is the premier championship that takes place on water. Make sure that you tune in to the XCAT, probably in March. I will give you that. But make sure that you tune in to that. I shan't labour the point.
Just amazing Zoomy boats. Really hoping for a full calendar of racing this year. I just hope they get a better presenter this time round.
A better presenter? What?
This is awkward.
This is awkward. If you are into your XCAT, this is a little bit of what it looked like last year.
The XCAT World Championship has arrived right here in Dubai. That's right, the city of glass and dreams is playing host to this season's grand finale. The championship race is truly on, and the city that gave us the Burj Khalifa is going to give us an XCAT champion.
Better presenter. Well,
I was just so lucky you had that just ready to go. What are the
queued
odds?
Up and ready to go. What are the odds? Yes, water sports there for everybody. Touring cars. So one of my favourite formats. Date for your diary, TCR. Touring car racing. Oh, there's another presenter. There he is. I look a bit worried in that photo. I'm not quite sure what was going on.
Frozen.
I do look frozen.
Your mum will not be happy. You've not got a hat on.
It was very cold that day. TCR UK starts on the 18th of April at Alton Park. TCR UK is supporting the British GT Championship for the first couple of rounds and then takes off around the UK, mainly England, I'll be honest. We have got a number of very cool entrants this year. TCR is a hugely incredible touring car championship around the world. So make sure you tune in from the 18th of April for TCR UK. It's going to be
TCR is the future.
It is the future.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. But if TCR isn't enough touring car action for you, the return, I'm just sticking photos of myself in everywhere. The return.
I think there's a picture of me next to that very car. You've still not used it. Thanks.
Yeah, it's true. The British Touring Car Championship, because I knew you'd make a quip about my presenting. The British Touring Car Championship is coming back. The first race day is the 24th of April at Donington Park Circuit. Make sure that you tune in live to ITV4, which is what the Touring Car Championship is exclusively, British Touring Car Championship is exclusively shown on. If you make sure you do subscribe to Is It Fast, I'm sure I'll be standing, or other Stu will be standing next to touring cars up and down the land, but make sure that you stick that date in your diary. 2022 Racing Championships on land and on water that you should be looking out for. Not to mention championships that are taking part in the sky, that we will share more information with you later in the year. Make sure you do subscribe to Is It Fast on your social media platform of choice to catch all of our exclusive and exciting news about that.